Hi, I'm David Rojas. I'm part of the Workers Organizing Committee of Chicago. I'm the Communications Director. Today, dozens of McDonald's workers and dozens of retail and fast food workers are coming to protest a talk being given by the president of McDonald's, Jeff Stratton. And we are protesting the claims made by McDonald's that they offer competitive wages, that they offer great opportunity for investment, which is simply not true. McDonald's made $5.5 billion last year, while the average fast food worker makes in '94. A recent report by NELP, which is the National Employment Law Project, said that 2.2% of jobs in the fast food industry are actually managerial positions, which means that the average worker in McDonald's and fast food places are making between $11,000 to $15,000 depending on their hours, which means that they're living in poverty for the most part. These are not teenagers, these are families, these are mothers with children, these are fathers, and we're here to, make McDonald's accountable. We're here to make the president of McDonald's accountable. There is no advancement. We have workers who have been working for 20 years, for 10 years, 15 years. They claim that there's opportunities, but there's no opportunities. They cut, a lot of workers are working within 2 McDonald's franchises. They don't have a lot of hours in their own workplace. So that's really a myth. Again, only 2.2% of jobs in McDonald's are managerial positions. Only 1% are actually franchise owners. So that's a complete myth. McDonald's is one of the biggest corporations in the world and in the nation. They, if you compare it to other fast food places, they are making a lot more. They have a lot more employees. We have a lot of models of companies trying to give their workers more wages. For example, Costco, Trader Joe's. We have some fast food places in Detroit. But McDonald's is one of the biggest employers, and if they're not giving their workers a living wage, then other places are gonna follow suit.
My name is Aaron Mario Foster. I currently work for Subway downtown Chicago, and the reason I'm here to support the $15 an hour for retail fast food workers, and also a union, so I don't have to go through fear and intimidation from the corporation who pays us slave wages. Just to let you know a little, they tell you that they're supposed to pay a living wage. There's nothing about this wage that you can actually live on. McDonald's last year, Subway last year made $2.5 billion. Then also McDonald's made $5.5 billion, but yet we only make $8.25. So that shit in itself lets you know they have the money go around. But the difference is that we're tired of it. We're tired of all the corporations and the big mansions and the boats. We're tired of you sending your kids to some of the most beautiful schools in the world. Are your kids much more valuable than our kids? Don't we want to send our kids to the best schools and everything as well? But it's not so much that we want to take everything from you. We just want a piece of the pie. Mind you, if we do not work those jobs, you will have to work them yourselves. And you know that's impossible. So just compensate us for our blood, our sweat, and our tears. All we want is dignity and respect. Because if you respected us the way we respect you as we break our backs and work those jobs, you would do the same thing. I live in Inglewood, which is on the south side of Chicago. They have now called that the murder capital of the United States of America. You can't even walk down the street without getting hurt. So if I'm working $8 and $25 job by living over there, and those kids that's doing all the killing and the murdering and the robbery, think about this. You sit and tell us, give them a McDonald's job, give them a Subway job. But if they're not making any more money doing that, They don't want to work those jobs. They'd rather sit and wait and rob and kill and take from people. So think about this also. If you sit and allow those kids to make those $8.25 an hour, and it's not just kids, that's another public myth. You have people 28, 30, and 40 working and trying to pay mortgages and rent and car notes off fast food and retail. So that myth that it's only for little kids and teenagers, that's a big lie. So if you're not paying these kids sit and say this: why would I work for McDonald's and I can make more selling drugs? I can make more robbing people. And the bad thing about that is it touch the whole community, not just my community, all the communities around, because what happens is they start sneaking into the affluent neighborhoods like Lincoln Park and Wicker Park, and then that's why you have this big uprising and people, iPhones being stolen, people laptops being stolen, because it's nothing in the communities they live in to take, so they come to yours. So all I'm saying is, if you want to support this just so they can stay at your neighborhoods, so they can stop robbing you, it's because they're trying to survive. And I'm not okaying crime. I hate it with a passion. That's why I'm working this job. But I'm telling you, in my community, in my household, I make $8.25 and I bring home, what, $400 after paying rent, and my family want to borrow money from me. I can't borrow money from them. I'm borrowing money from them. So what happens is, I'm getting money from this person, borrowing money from this person to pay back the person I just borrowed from. So I'm always playing catch up. You know, I'm all in the mustard and I can't catch up. So my thing is this: all I need for you all to understand, we're not trying to make this to the point where we're being greedy. We just want a piece of the pie. Because if we do not work, you wouldn't have all these places. You wouldn't have all these things. All we ask you to do is to respect us. All we ask you to do is just take a little sympathy. Just use humanity in all of this. And that's all I got to say.
Consequences of stepping up and fight for 15 and fight for a union. I have the right to organize, the right to be in there, because I'm a McDonald's worker for 10 years. I have to support my kids. And I stood up to Jeff and asked, is it fair that I still make poverty wage where you're not worried about what's going to happen to you tomorrow and I cannot sleep? This is the consequences. I'm still going to go for it and fight for 15. We're on. Yeah. Salgado, Salgado. Thank you. I work at the community McDonald's Logan Square. I am 26 years old.
What was the fine?
What's the fine? It doesn't say. I think we gotta, like,
you just have to show up to court type deal?
Yeah. We gotta go to court November 1st.
Was there actually 10 of you? How many were in the... Seven. Okay.
Do you want a picture with all the tickets? Sure.
All the tickets up?
So you were detained. Were you told what you were being detained for?
Criminal trespassing.
Criminal trespassing. That's what everybody was charged with?
Yes.
November 1st?
Hola, mi nombre es Guzman, trabajo.
Move off the sidewalk so people can get through.
Of course.
Thanks.
Welcome.
The world coming through. Why don't you? Okay, come on. Don't worry about it, Gage. Hurry up. I came to Joe, just don't engage. Let it move it.
Hola, mi nombre es Víctor Guzmán, trabajo en McDonald's, en la Clark Lake, y el día de hoy entramos a decirle al presidente que si es justo que nosotros, sus trabajadores, estemos ganando salarios de pobreza, mientras él está ganando billones y billones de dólares.